I enjoyed the strength of our army. You see, sending thousands of shells into the Russian border line defenses and so on. So it's partly a great feeling also about the power being unleashed against the dubious and despisable enemy. We had been victorious in Yugoslavia, in Norway, and in France, and so on and so on. So we felt we might make it because we are experienced troops. We were well trained, well equipped, so we might make it, maybe.
И те делали стрельбу в тылу. И это создавало моральный, так сказать, эффект, что мы окружены. Сразу кричали: мы окружены. Когда тут начинали стрелять, там немецкие танки идут, а тут стреляют вдруг с автоматов.
Some Soviet troops surrendered. Others retreated and watched as their officers deserted them.
Старшие лейтенанты, капитаны, младшие лейтенанты, они воспользовались проходящим транспортом, который и так был набит. Это грузовые машины в основном, которые двигались на восток. Мы думаем, что это знак, плохой знак. Нам это было неприятно. Но мы попали в такую обстановку, что нет больше командиров. И мы ничего сделать не можем.
In Moscow, Stalin was at first unaware of the extent of the military disaster, until he attended a meeting here at the Commissariat of Defense on June the 29th. Stalin studied the maps, heard the briefing, that the Germans were advancing on all fronts. Whole Soviet armies had been encircled and destroyed. It looked inevitable that Minsk, the capital of Belorussia, would shortly be captured. It was much worse than Stalin had feared. Stalin stormed out of the meeting, saying,
"Lenin left us with a great legacy. We, his heirs, we fucked it up."
As the rest of the world learned of the Germans' advance, many were pessimistic about the Soviets' chances. The US Secretary of the Navy wrote to President Roosevelt that it would take between 6 weeks and 2 months for Hitler to clean up in Russia. The British War Office told the BBC not to give out the impression that Soviet armed resistance would last more than 6 weeks. The Soviet Union and Stalin seemed to be facing catastrophe.